the last 8 days, China has shipped 3 frontier AI models, captured 45% of OpenRouter, and just killed Meta's biggest AI acquisition. We'll cover what Beijing is building, what Washington is reporting tomorrow, and why the world's most used coding tool is already running on a Beijing-trained foundation. Tuesday, April 28th. Let's begin. China. The moment the parallel AI stack stopped being theory. Yesterday, Beijing's National Development and Reform Commission issued a one-line order. Meta's pending $2 billion acquisition of Manus, the Singapore-based agentic AI startup with Chinese roots, is prohibited. Both parties must withdraw. No explanation. Manus was founded by Chinese engineers, relocated to Singapore in 2024. Meta announced the deal in December. Beijing opened a probe in January, barred the founders from leaving China in March, killed the deal Monday. Meta's response, quote, "The transaction complied fully with applicable law," end quote. The engineering teams that had already started integrating Manus into Meta AI are stranded. The Singapore washing loophole, where Chinese-founded startups re-domicile abroad to dodge scrutiny from both sides, just got formally closed. First major U.S. tech AI acquisition Beijing has officially killed. That's the political layer. The technical layer is louder. In 8 days, China shipped 3 frontier-class open models. April 20th, Moonshot's Kimi K2.6, 1 trillion parameters, 262,000 token context, a 300 sub-agent swarm variant, open weight, leads SWE Bench Pro at 58.6, ahead of GPT 5.4 and Claude Opus 4.7. April 22nd, Alibaba's Qwen 3.6. April 24th, DeepSeek V4-Pro is 1.6 trillion parameters, biggest open-weight model ever shipped, 49 billion active, 1 million token context. V4-Pro matches Opus 4.6, GPT 5.4, and Gemini 3.1, at roughly 10 times lower inference cost. The silicon. All 3 families running on Huawei's Ascend 950 supernode clusters, not Nvidia. DeepSeek explicitly gave Huawei early access optimization on V4, denying Nvidia and AMD the same. And the market signal, OpenRouter. Chinese models now process roughly 45% of all tokens on the platform. October 2024, that number was 1.2%. 18 months, 1.2 to 45. Coda, Cursor's Composer 2, the coding model Cursor marketed in March as their own, turned out to be Kimi K2.6 with continued reinforcement learning on top. Cursor admitted it after a developer found the model identifier in API traffic. Western tooling is already running on Beijing-trained foundations. The US answer comes tomorrow night. Microsoft, Alphabet, Meta, and Amazon all report earnings. Microsoft, 24 hours out from earnings. Q3 fiscal 2026 prints tomorrow after close. First read since Monday's OpenAI partnership rewrite. Consensus, $4.07 per share, $81.4 billion in revenue. CapEx this quarter, market expecting around $35 billion, down from $37.5 last quarter. FY 2026 trajectory still north of $100 billion, 2/3 going to AI and cloud GPUs. Azure guide, 37 to 38% constant currency, slight slowdown from Q2's 38. The watch. Language on what, primary, means now that exclusivity is gone, and the cash impact of the rev share cap. 3 other Mag 7 names report the same evening: Alphabet, Meta, Amazon. 25% of the S&P reporting in one window. Anthropic. Run rate revenue is now $30 billion annualized, up from $9 billion at the end of 2025. More than triple in 4 months. Enterprise customers spending over $1 million annualized crossed 1,000. Doubled in under 2 months. Friday's Google deal, up to $40 billion total, formally lands them 5 gigawatts of TPU capacity through 2031. Google. Stack Week. $40 billion Anthropic commit Friday. Google Cloud Next this week in Las Vegas. 2 new in-house chips, TPU-8T and TPU-8i, pitched directly at Nvidia. Hassabis was in Seoul yesterday signing the AlphaGo Anniversary MOU for DeepMind's first AI campus outside the UK. chips, partners, and geopolitics in the same week. Meta. Tuesday is ugly. The Manus deal is officially dead. Beijing ordered the unwind Monday. Engineering teams that had already started integrating Manus's agent stack are stranded. Founders still can't leave China. Earnings Wednesday will be the first chance to talk CapEx and 2026 commits without a Manus halo. Meta's 2026 CapEx guide, $115 to $135 billion. Nvidia, quiet again today, earnings May 20th. Guide, $78 billion plus or minus 2. Last quarter, data center revenue $62.31 billion, up 75% year-on-year. Side note worth holding, DeepSeek V4 was trained on Huawei Ascend, not Nvidia. OpenAI, $25 billion annualized. IPO prep tracking for late 2026. The Microsoft rewrite Monday cleared the AGI clause and the cloud exclusivity. Both were public disclosure landmines for any S1 filing. The Qualcomm phone chip story from yesterday is the consumer hardware shoe. ICLR 2026 wraps today in Rio, 14th running. Apple's posters this week leaned into on-device multimodal. Google Research debuted TurboQuant for vector quantization memory overhead. The papers from this week will be the foundation models of Q3. Decoupling looked theoretical until this week. Beijing killed an American AI acquisition. China shipped 3 frontier models in 8 days. The world's most used coding tool turned out to be running on a Beijing-trained foundation. And tomorrow night, 4 of the biggest Western AI customers report earnings. We'll see what the answer looks like. In dollars. See you tomorrow.